That's not the plan. I was gonna say for you, like, because the Benny record came out last year, right? The last album.
Year.
What's it like getting on kind of getting one of the elite MCs in this shit to bless? Because that's the record George was on too, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What was that process like? You guys are both obviously, I guess. Well, he's on Def Jam now, but label made issues.
Yeah. Facts, yeah. I mean, the common thread is definitely Nima. Like he's fucking damn near Steve Nash at this point, bro. Like
Definitely a Steve Nash type of guy.
Yeah, he's crazy. Like, I linked up with Benny, and we had just followed each other on Instagram, and we had spoke. Both East Coast niggas, so I feel like the synergy was already there. But once Nima got involved and just made it happen, it was pretty easy. He did it real quick. He killed it.
You're pretty big on a lot of the Griselda shit?
All of it, yeah.
Yeah.
Conway is probably my favorite there. Benny.
Conway's my favorite. Everybody. I mean, I love all those guys, but Conway's
Nigga rap his ass off, bro.
And he like makes you feel like you're like, damn.
I want to produce for him. That's probably the main person I want to produce.
What do you produce on?
Logic Pro X.
Logic.
Yeah.
So you've been doing that for a minute, because I feel like anybody who does shit on Logic, like that's what they learned on, and that's just what they're on. Like
I can't move. I started in 2015, and I looked at Ableton, and that shit looked like fucking airplane.
Yeah, Ableton, right? Like I feel like when you look at Ableton, it looks very intimidating.
Right. Yeah. It just doesn't make sense. The interface to me, like
it's backwards. It's like
yeah, exactly. It doesn't make sense to me at all.
Yeah, like Logic makes sense.
Facts. Yeah.
Pro Tools makes sense. Even Fruit Loops, you'll look at it and you'll be like, oh, I see what they did there.
FL Studio is the smoothest, bro. Like, just
yeah, nah, facts.
Yeah, you'll see Pro Tools or you'll see Fruit Loops and you'll be like, I see it. I get it. No, but Ableton is the one where you're just like, this shit looks like fucking.
Yeah, it doesn't make sense.
Trigonometry, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like physics.
No,
you can do so much on Ableton.
Thing. Like, I feel like if I learned how to use it, I would be such.
And then I don't understand the touch thing. Like, there's like the big thing they sell, and it's just got 800 buttons.
No.
Like, what do I do with this?
No, yeah.
It's not practical.
No.
And I be seeing like, shout out to the people on TikTok shooting fake producer videos.
Bro,
your fucking MPC ain't hooked up. You're full of shit. You're just pressing buttons. The beat's already been made.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about.
Hell yeah.
And then there's the DJs who like, there's nothing plugged in. Like, what are we doing here? Like,
bro, I ain't gonna lie. I've done that a couple times.
With the beats?
I did a DJ set where the whole shit was done in Logic already.
Oh, you just press play?
Just press play, and I was up there on my Denzel shit. Like
But you know what? That's at least I respect that, because you at least put the set together.
Yeah. Oh, the transitions was crazy.
And a lot of the bigger EDM DJs, that's what they do. But they do it in Ableton.
Oh yeah.
I've watched like, I won't say their names, but like in Vegas, I've watched like some of the biggest DJs in the world.
Yeah.
Just their computer is an Ableton session.
Yep.
And they just press play.
And they out there moving.
Twist knobs.
Yeah. Hey. Look.
Yeah. You guys got any tour stuff on the way?
Yep. We start in September doing US and Europe, Canada.
Are you guys excited to go out?
Yeah.
Sure.
Absolutely.
Yeah, that's where we thrive for sure.
Mm-hmm.
So is it just you two, or do you guys bring a full
band?
Full band.
Yeah.
I feel like the full band is definitely like, especially it's got to be the key, man. Because I feel like when I first saw the Roots, I was 12.
Wow.
And I was like, this is the craziest shit I've ever seen. Like a hip hop band. Like, you know, I mean, obviously there's been more incarnations of that since I was 12. Yeah. But at the time, when I was 12, it was kind of crazy to see.
Right, yeah.
So. I love to see the younger, like, kids feel that for the first time. When we dropped Black Vintage, a lot of those kids fucked with it a lot. It was reminiscent of Outkast and Kendrick. So they came to the show, but they had been going to other shows. So they hadn't seen, like, motherfuckers come out and they're doing full orchestrated, you know, run through the whole show. So
I was going to say, for the type of music you guys are making, I feel like there's definitely like a huge lane now as to where maybe when you first started, or even like 3 or 4 or 5 years ago, it was kind of like an underground niche lane, as to where now, like, guys like the Soul Action Radio guys and have kind of, there's like this lane of just like great soulful music that is finally kind of coming to the forefront. You know what I mean?
We're still trying to find our tribe too, bro. Like it's difficult with this kind of music because it's not applicable to like the quick shit like TikTok. It's not gonna work there. And like it's not necessarily like prone to go viral. It's definitely something that people have to ingest.
That's why the live show is important, right?
Exactly. But then the question is like, how do you get more people to get to the live show? So we're still trying to find our tribe. I mean, our fan base has grown tremendously, on a global level in the last the 2 years that Black Odyssey has existed to the world. But we're still trying to like crack that code. You feel me?